Alright, should we get into
Hi guys, and welcome to our episode 3.
4, 3?
3, because episode 0 doesn't
Oh
count.
yeah, episode
It
3.
counts, but it's still episode 3.
Sick.
Sick.
Episode 3.
Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, man. Do you wanna, I don't know, just give an update on like what you're doing? What you're doing in the week or like what you've been doing?
Living life, man.
Your update on your little, I don't know, yeah, how's your social challenges going?
Oh yeah, so we went to this, we went to York.
Yeah, we
it
did.
was it was really good. It was really good. We dressed up as a penguin and a ice cream man, but we didn't end up going on a train with them with those outfits.
Yeah, if we didn't see the last episode, that's what we were dressed as.
We were basically running really late. It was quite bad. So
Yeah.
we missed the train by literally 5 seconds.
Oh yeah, no, literally.
Oh my god.
And then we fully like
Yeah.
finessed, like, cause I was like, we should have bought the open return tickets and stuff, but like we didn't end up with just being cheapskates and stuff, like just all in hostel, just fucking with like people literally shagging in there and stuff. Again.
In the same hostel, people are always shagging.
My
Always.
first hostel experience, and like when I came back, of course, people were shagging. You know what I'm saying? It was
Honestly.
crazy. Like I sat down on the thing, I just felt like so like uncomfortable because my first like hostel experience and stuff, right? And I literally, this was dumb because I said
Yeah.
I stood up after like 30 seconds, and I must have been like, yeah, I said, you know what, it's fine. I'm gonna chill down. I'm gonna sit downstairs or like go downstairs or something, which is like an invitation for them to keep shagging. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible.
Like, I don't mind you fucking. You guys carry on. I'll just be chilling downstairs. Take 1 or 2 hours. I don't mind, honestly. You guys have fun.
Yeah. So after, so I was like, I was chilling for like 15, 20 minutes or something, like just downstairs, and I was like, this is dumb. Like, I'm just like, what am I doing? I need to go upstairs. These fireworks, man. Should I close the window? It's really warm though.
It's really hot, actually.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah.
So, yeah, the first thing we left the hostel was there was 2 girls approached us and were like, "Can we take a picture? Can we take a picture?" Like, I think everyone was loving your penguin outfit so much.
Oh yeah.
Honestly,
it
it was like center of attention. It's like, "Can I get a nude? Can you get
Bro,
the
the amount of nude. Can I get a nudes I got like
Yeah.
is fucking honestly.
That was so fun.
Yeah.
And then we did these social challenges. I still need to edit the video of yours.
Oh
I didn't have
yeah.
time. I will do it tonight or
What were
tomorrow.
the social challenges? Just to remind.
Yeah, so one was we approached people and saying Halloween, yes or no, and then it provokes conversation. Everyone answers, so I really like that. And then do you wanna talk about yours?
Yeah, so I mean, honestly, it's not an original idea. Like, I just saw this video and I thought it was like interesting. It's not really relevant to like Halloween, but it was like asking someone what their favorite song is, and then coming up to the next person and asking them to like rate that song out of 10. And asking them what their favorite song is, and then asking the next person what they would rate the previous person's like favorite song. I just thought that was interesting and stuff. And to be fair, we had some like interesting conversations with some cool people. Like some people didn't even want was like, oh, I don't really want to be shown anywhere and stuff. But we still had that like cool conversation, I think, with them. So yeah, I like that.
I think yours was provoking more of like deeper conversations compared to mine. Mine it was more like surface level, like it's a
Yes, I
piss
know.
up in it. It's a piss up in it.
Yeah, but it was still interesting, like what
Yeah.
people said and stuff.
No, it is interesting.
Because it is Halloween, and like, yeah, people like, I don't know, can go on about their like costumes or like why they like Halloween and stuff. So I think it still is like meaningful, you know,
for sure.
in a way. So yeah, what I'm doing tomorrow is I'm doing this like music video. I'm just being a runner for that, and I think initially I was, I don't know, I was quite anxious about it and stuff like that because I was like, I don't know, just being a runner, like I'm just helping out and stuff. I'm like going there and like people are telling me what to do, but I love the fact that I can see like the whole film experience. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing people work on set and like getting connections, and I think it is cool, and it's the fact, and it's also nicer that I've worked with them before. I realized that I said, I think it was in the first episode 0 or episode 1 or something, I said that I worked on a music video, but it was a commercial, and now I'm doing a music video with the same director. So it's still cool that it's not like a new team, as I'm coming back to it and stuff like that. But I think I was still like uncomfortable and stuff. Even like when we went to, not even uncomfortable. I was just kind of like, even when we went to the like Halloween party thing, I was like, I'm gonna get a vape for it and stuff like that, which is just like, it's dumb. Like I feel like I don't actually need stuff like that, but I have this thing in my head that I'm like not comfortable within myself enough. So enough to not have like external tools, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I think I want to work on that. Yeah.
Very nice. So, talking about that, we can start our next segment, addictions.
Right.
I
Yeah.
think that's a nice transition. Like,
Yeah, because
yeah,
I think we wanted to talk about it like before and stuff, but I wanted to kind of I don't know, be in a like good headspace to like talk about that. I think, yeah, because I think it is a big thing that it's like it's a broad subject that I feel like a lot of people, I mean, or even most people are like, you know, what I'm saying, dealing with or like have like vices in their life and stuff, you know.
yeah. So I just wanted to say that I feel like everyone has addictions. It doesn't matter what kind of addiction it is. It could be good or bad ones. But some people, I mean, most people, I would say, possess the bad ones mostly, and but some have mastered the good ones as well. I would say, good ones, I would say, fall in like for example, I love going to gym. For example, I think that's a good addiction to have. Like you're addicted to going to the gym. I think that's I would classify it as addiction in my opinion.
Or like a run, I think,
Yeah,
because you end up going out of your comfort zone so much that you see the positive effects, and that becomes like, oh wow, like I love feeling like that as well. So it's
but
interesting.
but would you? I wouldn't necessarily classify it as addiction for myself because I feel like I still hate waking up in the morning and then I hate making myself go for a run and I feel like addiction is something you just enjoy fully.
Right, I think when I said that, I think I was thinking about like an addictive personality. For example, like my cousin, I think she mentioned that her husband might have like an addictive personality, even though he doesn't like do anything apart from like say do like really kind of like he's done like triathlon events and stuff like that. So and it's just that training, that like really kind of intense training, just every day and stuff like that. It almost it like obviously gives you like a reward after doing it and stuff like that, but there's almost like no time to you don't give yourself time for other vices. I feel like, you know, so I feel like that's good. Like if you do have that addictive personality, maybe channeling it into something like a positive addiction, like yeah, like whatever kind of like sport, exercise, gym,
I
whatever.
agree. Almost you can say addiction could be synonymous to passionate. Almost like if you use addiction in a like a good kind of addiction, it's almost like being passionate.
Yeah, I
I
think
would
so.
yeah.
Because you can be positive. You can be addicted to like things that like yeah evolve your life in a positive like yeah a
Or just
positive
that
kind of way.
drive you, you know?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
drive you.
Mm.
So I think that's good. Yeah.
Cool.
I say all this whilst I'm fucking just chugging on this vape. Terrible.
I'm gonna tell you my number one addiction,
Okay, interesting.
and it's not a good one.
All right.
It's sugar.
Sugar. Oh shit.
I love sugar so much.
No,
I love sweet things so much.
yeah. No, dude.
No, honestly, I could eat so much if I had no discipline. I would be diabetic and I would be obese at this point. And I feel like my runs really help me with that.
No, that's good.
Not no, I was not fat before running, but it's helping me be more in charge of my mind. The running, like if my I had get these thoughts of like, oh, it's okay to eat something shit, you know, like it's okay. Uh, that that little voice, that little procrastinator voice, is being shut down so much easier after I started running. Or for example, oh, it's good to play games all day. No, it's not okay. It's not okay. Like you need a balance for everything.
No, I like that. I think
Yeah.
that's commonly missed, like addiction. You just see
Sugar?
as like, yeah, because it's just like, oh, it's not pills or drugs or like thingy, but it is really like you do get cravings of it, and sometimes you just kind of like you fall into craving because it's just what it's just food. I'm just having food, but it's
I
you know what I'm saying.
I heard that I saw some research that um, sugar creates like the same chemical reaction in the brain as drugs.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
I saw this like thing where it literally lights up all these like parts of your brain, and it's just like your brain's just like, whoa, this is
Yeah.
like, wow, this is crazy for like the little amount, and then your blood sugar goes up, and it's like, oh yeah, I want more of this. Wow, this is crazy. It literally
Yeah.
is like drugs. So
You don't want it to end, so you keep eating more and more.
yeah,
It's like kind of seeking that kind of good feeling that you get from it. But
literally.
it just tastes amazing. Like I love honey, for example, so much, and I sometimes I put too much in my, for example, breakfast or something.
Yeah.
So I need to just like I think go cold turkey because I've been using less and less. But I think
But
it's
honey's
my
not that
sign to
bad.
just go cold turkey.
But honey's not that bad either, though. I think.
Yeah, but it's so much sugar. Like 80% of honey is sugar.
To be fair, I had dates like before I used to have dates before breakfast, and that's like crazy sugar, even if it's
Did
natural.
did you used to get like a sugar crash after that?
I think I think I did crave way more. I did crave way more stuff,
Mm.
like later on in the day. I think because you have breakfast and then you do your normal stuff, but then after you do get those cravings after.
Mm.
So I think it did affect it. Yeah, so I stopped eating them, even though it is like a natural like good sugar. But I think having it like early as well, with like not much like food in your system, is not good as well. Yeah.
Yeah, so stop the sugar. I need to cancel it. I need to forget about it. But it's so addictive. I think it's just
I
for
think you
me.
need a balance though. You need like a little bit of
Mm.
yeah, like what? I mean, what is it like? I mean, I think you do need some sweet stuff, like, but you can
No,
do
like
like
you can get natural sugars from the fruits and
fruits.
veggie and
Yeah.
but I want that kind of different sugar, you know.
No, but that's it though. I've realized
Uh,
actually. I think I did like an experiment not too long ago, and it was like just getting off, just starting to like eat more and more fruits, and just like obviously you get cravings at first, but then you kind of you 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 go past them and you just eat instead like you just fill it with like fruits instead, like even like sweet stuff like grapes and stuff, and then it almost like rewires how sugary you kind of like stuff. So it's
mm.
like for example, I've just been eating fruit all week, and then I have like a Starburst, and that Starburst is so sweet because those fruits are like you've got a level amount of sugar, and that's what I'm just kind of like used to, you know. So you can really rewire your system.
Oh, I think basically it lowers your blood sugar levels.
Yeah,
That's pretty much what it is.
yeah,
And like the tolerance for sugar.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can change that. You can like lower it, and just like yeah. But it is that thing of going against your cravings, and I feel like yeah, with other addictions it is harder. Like I genuinely think that nicotine is like one of the like I don't know hardest I think addictions to get off as well. Because I mean as well you see it all around, and it's like it's hard when your friends do it, because it's like okay, I've not done it for like a month or whatever, but then I see someone do it and I'm like, yeah, but they're having like a nice time right now in that low moment that they're having a took. It's
But
like,
you know what always helps me? Well, for example, if I get these kind of thoughts, I would think of what my future self would think about this, how they would feel. And that suddenly just shuts my brain. I'm like, no, I don't need this. I need to stop.
right. It, I think there's a good quote, and it's like, everything, like, whatever you put into your body, think about, like, is that affecting me positively? Like, my life right now is the thing that I'm putting in my body, like, affecting me positively. I think it's like an Elon Musk quote, which like whatever you think about him, I think that's a interesting kind of thing because it's like whatever you put in your system is like I'm saying if it impacts me like in a good way, if it impacts my life in a good way, then like I should take it. But if you really think about it, if it doesn't, then what's the point?
Hmm.
And it's like I'm just doing it to feel like a craving, to feel like this
Yeah.
kind of thing, you know. Yeah, and I think it also
It's just low kind of self-discipline, I would
yeah,
say.
and it's like it kind of almost breaks your resilience. I feel like if you go against your cravings, you build your resilience more. You know. Yeah.
Exactly. I think that's where I've been lacking. Like, I need to just sort out this part of my kind of routine, just to shut down the part of my brain that craves for sugar, and I think my life will improve at the same time. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's one little part that I've been neglecting. I mean, not so much. I've been really like reducing the sugar, but if I fully cut it out, I think it's gonna improve my life even more.
Yeah, but then going cold turkey, I think is like I think you do need to like slowly kind of get
Well,
off them.
well, it's not like I've been taking a lot.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you
It's
could
yeah,
just have like fruits, just literally buy more fruits and
yeah.
just like okay, I'm still gonna have obviously like normal natural sugar, but like I'm gonna replace it with fruits.
I think addictions come from the place of kind of lack inside yourself. Like if you're lacking something, you're gonna cover it with addiction. Like it's like a piece that you, it's like a puzzle piece. You're lacking something, so you're gonna add some sugar, for example, or like alcohol, just to cover it temporarily.
I saw this thing and it was like whatever your kind of choice of addiction or like drug of choice or whatever is, it really reflects that kind of yeah, like you're saying, like that lack. Like if it is like a downer or something, then you kind of I don't know, you want something to kind like you want that kind of like safety or something. If it's like an upper, then you I don't know, you craving to be more like social or something like that, or like I don't know. I might be messing this up a little bit, but if it I don't know if it is like psychedelics, then you maybe you're searching for something like divine, you know. So it is. I mean, obviously with sugar and stuff like that, it is. Yeah, it depends on like I think what you're liking. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's my sign to work on it. And okay, I'm gonna finish this honey jar that I have right now. I'm gonna finish the peanut butter jar. Not gonna throw it away yet. Finish it. I'm not gonna buy any more, and that's my promise.
Yeah, man.
Just to kind of finally stop kind of covering whatever is lacking inside me, and I think I'm gonna see improvements. So that's my. You're the witness, and these guys who are watching is the witnesses.
No, I'm gonna do that too with the nicotine, with the vapes at least. Like I'm gonna, yeah, have it for tomorrow, and then yeah, that's it. I'm gonna throw all the dead ones away so I'm not like choking on. What's it called? Yeah, not choking on battery acid and stuff. It's just terrible.
But I think you need to be like, make it non-negotiable. Just
Yeah,
promise to yourself. You need to like promise. Maybe even put signature.
yeah, like even write it down so it's like physical. So, what do you think the biggest addiction in modern society is right now?
That's a good one. I think it has to be phones.
That's a good one. I was thinking like sugar or nicotine could actually be one, but that's a
I
good
would say
one.
phones is the biggest one in my opinion because there's people. Some people are addicted to just, for example, alcohol, just cigarettes, or both. Phones is almost everyone. Like you don't really see people like try and take away the phone from person for like just 1 hour. They're gonna go crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
They're gonna like start shaking like you know,
yeah,
or like try go 24 hours with no phone.
it is. I think it's such a part of your life though. Like when you said that, it made me think of like I read through my old notes recently, and I did like an experiment of just like a week without a phone. I'd even do a week because I was like, oh, I want to listen to some music, or like, oh, I need to call someone. Like it is just a part of your life and stuff. So yeah, like, but like 24 hours, I feel like that could be a good thing um if you're not doing much, if you ever got like a day off and stuff, you could just literally be like, okay, I'm gonna have a day with no phone, and it is. I feel like it's crazy for your mind because you're so adjusted to like that being a part of your life, you know.
I think good way to deal with it would be sometimes like occasionally to buy one of those like bad little phones that you can only call or message someone. That would be, I think, best solution to this addiction.
That's good, that actually.
And it can be like no excuse. Oh, I can't call my family or friends. Can't contact anyone like police. Just get that. If you really want to change, just get that phone use it for like a one day a week or 2 days a week. Just kind of just
Yeah.
be less addicted.
I like that. I prefer that kind of form of like talking to people. I think anyway, just calling.
Yeah.
Like I think it's more real, and it's like you see more of a more authentic tone, and like you can relay. I feel like more of what you say, and like you want, because obviously like when you're talking, but we're talking right now and stuff like that. Obviously it's in a podcast form, but when you're just talking over the phone, like it's, for example, yeah, when you put it in a text form, you wouldn't type like a whole ass paragraph, but like something like a simple kind of like thing that you're saying would be like in a paragraph, like what you would say on the phone, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But you wouldn't put that in text form, so you're saying more on the phone. You can relay more of what you actually think and feel. You know?
Exactly. You can expand and there's less misunderstandings as well.
Yeah.
So I think it's only benefits. So, Mr. Kasper, list me 3 addictions of yours, good or bad, it doesn't matter.
Right, I think currently I think it is just like vaping, because I do realize I like relapse with it whenever there's like a, I don't know, we're going out to like, I don't know, like a party or like going out to town or something. I'm like, oh yeah, I should just get a vape, like fucking. Or even with other things, it's like, you know what I'm saying, oh, I should get like a fucking, we're going out drinking, let's get a fucking bag or whatever. No, it's terrible. It's like that kind of thinking that you're lacking something. And even with like, I don't know, like I think the idea of like going out and you need to have like alcohol, like I think I was saying before, I was like, I really want to just go out and like not drink at all and stuff, because it makes me think of when like two of my friends went to Egypt, and my friend were feeling a bit like sick at the start and stuff, so he didn't drink, but then he carried it on. He was like, you know what, like I think he was feeling like just a bit like worse after like a few days, but he was still like okay. He was like, I still want to go out, but I'm not gonna drink. I'm just gonna have some like water just to still like recover. And my other friend said that um, Danny, the one that didn't drink, said that people were saying that he was like the most interesting person in the room, basically, because he wasn't drunk. And I feel like that's so interesting. That's so cool. Like it really shows that you don't need anything to have a good time with anyone. You know,
Exactly.
it's all just in your head. So it's just like, yeah, whatever it is, I think you actually, it is just all in your head. Like you can just be comfortable within yourself, and I feel like, yes, remembering that, you know.
So, what's your top 3?
Oh yeah, what's my top? Oh yeah, I forgot about the question. I think nicotine, definitely. I don't know if sugar. To be fair, I've been quite good with sugar. I have been getting cravings, I think. So that is, yeah, yeah. So I think that is like within the top three, and then I would say, I don't think. I think I would say weed, to be fair, because it is like, I don't know, like to be fair, like I have been having it say like before the gym and stuff, just because I'm like it is like weird with that, because you do feel like way more and stuff like that when you're working out and stuff. But then, and I feel like I have been, yeah, taking it for like sleep and stuff like that as well. So it's like, I think it is a, I think it is a interesting tool, and I think it can give you, can you know what I'm saying, be useful, but if you use it in excess, like a lot of things, I feel like that's not good. So I'd say that would be, yeah, like my top three addictions, I think. And it's,
And, oh yeah.
no, we're just gonna say, I feel like it's, I don't know, I feel like the sugar thing is the one that I can like work on the most and stuff like that. And nicotine, I think, is such a hard addiction, because it's almost like I tried to, I've just always like, yeah, just found alternatives to it. Like whether it's like from ciggies, you'd go to like them cloud chasers, and then you go to like disposable vapes, and then you go on like nicotine pouches, and it's always still like, you know what I'm saying. So it's such a hard like thing to get off, but
Right. And how do you deal with them? How do you cope with your addictions?
um, I think with with like sugar, like we've said, I think I do try to just like find alternatives in just eating like healthier, like getting like I don't know, like an apple granola or something instead of like some fruit pastels or whatever, you know, like still having some kind of like snack, but having it like a healthy one. With with the nicotine, I think that's been hard over the years because it's like I feel like I think it's been like almost like 5 times I've just like stopped for like a month or whatever, and then it's just like going back to it. Um, because I think it is also weird. Like I think it does, like especially when I'm like writing and stuff. I think it does. It is like a neurotropic or whatever you call it. I think it does like aid like I don't know your kind of brain process sometimes, and
Have you not considered getting like a natural remedies for that? Like that's gonna encourage you your writing.
I think it is just a nice like device to have like in when I'm writing. Like also I have this thing in my head of like when Stephen King was like stopped smoking ciggies, it was so hard for him to like get back into writing in that kind of like mode because it is just like a part of your process, you know. And I
But
feel like
isn't that like just addiction calling you back? He's getting like the shakes or like whatever you call
I
it.
think yeah, like withdrawals though.
Withdrawals, yeah, that's it.
But it's like almost like relearning to kind of be able to be in that process without devices, without the like external thing. So I think that's tough, and I'm still like working on how to kind of overcome that. Like, what would you say a good way to like overcome your addictions would be? Whether it is like whatever it is.
I would say maybe replace with some good, better habit.
Yeah,
I would say so. Or for me, but I think works best to just train your mind. I would say to become more sharp, and then just shutting down that little voice. Because like before I started running, it's like it used to be harder to shut down the voice, but
right.
now it's easier because I do running no matter what, and it's like my voice has no power. That little voice, and whatever I want to do, that has the power. I don't know why I don't use it with sugar. I think I'm just still letting myself loose, but I think that's what it is. Yeah.
No, that actually could be it though. Just literally like um channeling it into like really good kind of addictions or like um things that yeah just drive you and then not even giving space for your addictions, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Like, or even do something like a nice hobby that's gonna just kind of you will forget about the addictions that it exists. Like for example, if you're like so driven on something, I think it's you don't really have time to even think about addiction. Maybe it's different for you, like with like nicotine and stuff. But I feel like if I was like really onto some like project, I would have no time for sugar. Like
Yeah.
I would just be locked in. That's it. You know. Um, yeah, I feel like so the habits maybe just having some healthier habits like you said, like just eating fruits, veggies instead of sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
That's good. Yeah.
but then again, you need to have like sharp mind for that.
Yeah, I think like
Yeah.
training your mind constantly, I think doing that, yeah, and just yeah literally like finding ways to like yeah shut that voice down like yeah no like I'm doing this, you know what I'm saying, just like build. I think yeah a big thing is building your discipline. I think that's what I'm really trying to work on, and like yeah I feel like that's where the rhythm sits, you know, discipline, you know.
Yeah, man. You started running as well recently.
Yeah, I think it's like my 5th day now. I'm really yeah. Yeah, man. No, really. Yeah, I feel like yeah, literally mainly for that. I think because I realized before I was thinking, yeah, no, I'm like I don't know, I don't want to do too much cardio and stuff. But it's like if you run well like a mile each day, it's not. It's like it's whatever, and it does. I don't know, make you feel. I feel like I've eaten more now, so I'm like I don't know. It doesn't really look like it, but I think it does make you slimmer and stuff like that. It
I
does
think
like
so. Yeah.
remove that excess fat, you know.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I agree.
I was like in the gym. I was like, I've almost got like a pretty much 8 pack now. I'm like, this is sick though. Honestly, I'm like,
8 pack.
yeah, but no, honestly, I'm like, honestly, I feel like if I carry on running, I feel like I can definitely get the 8 pack. Fucking, yeah, man.
8 pack is crazy.
I feel like no, I can see that I've got like the genetics for it. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Because it's like it's there, but it's like it's just still got like a layer. You know what I'm saying? So
I
yeah,
feel like
man.
anyone can have abs. It's just about your eating habits.
Yeah,
I think for me, once I cut down the sugar fully, abs will come. That's what I think. So, and abs is my goal. So that's it. It's time to end the sugar
fuck yeah,
cravings.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, do it for the
These
abs.
were the abs.
I mean, yeah, do it for like obviously I think like positive mental health and
Oh yeah.
everything as well.
No, I still have positive, but I think it's just
Yeah.
to improve the current good mood even more. You know.
Yeah, because I realized, yeah, but it's like what you do stuff for, like the primary reason you do stuff for, like running. I would do that to strengthen my mind. You know what I'm saying? And like the even like the excess fat or like me getting abs and stuff like that is like the added bonus to it. You know what I'm saying? Like with gym, you do it for endorphins to like yeah have like mental clarity to feel good and stuff, and like the added gains is like just a bonus. You know. So a film that we've watched recently was I, Robot, purely because I asked Chris if he's seen it because I thought it's like a relevant film to like what's going on now. It's like a 2004 film, and I think it is one of them that I mean the ratings of it. Like when I looked at it, it's like kind of in between, but I think that's because it's more relevant now than it was in like 2004.
I think people back in the day didn't realize how big of a film this is gonna be. Maybe lots of people were skeptical about these robots in the future, and it's almost like aliens to them. They don't believe in them.
Mm.
But now once we saw this film, like nowadays, we saw how relevant it is, and they're almost like predicting the future
Yeah.
because the robots they showed in the films, in that film, it's very similar to the ones that's been recently introduced, like in homes.
Yeah, that's the
So
one.
they
That,
exactly look like humans. Yeah, it's very interesting.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
literally I think what I got the idea from. Like I put this thing on my story. It was literally like I think this Swedish guy being like, "Oh, I've got this robot called Neo, and it literally is. It almost looks weirdly like how the first kind of robots in iRobot look, and he's like, oh, I've been living with Neo for like the past month or whatever, and he just does normal like just kind of tasks and stuff, and it is weird how iRobot it is, you know. So it literally is we're living in that time, I think.
That's exactly what they were doing, just helping out with everyday tasks
Mm.
at households and just being on the streets, just just like humans, almost like humans, but like lower, a bit lower, more like
That's it.
lower class humans.
But
Yeah.
I think the conflict, the problem that was in iRobot is like that it was all like it was all made like all these robots were made by like one company, and this company is like I don't know, like can you trust it, can you not type thing. Like it you don't know what influences it has, you know, you don't know like how the like what kind of people in power sway that company and stuff as well. So I mean that's crazy. Right. So, how do you think the meaning of iRobot relates to like modern society?
The meaning of it,
Yeah.
like, what do you mean the meaning?
Like the whole concept of like the robots and like yeah, like I don't know, tied in with like yeah, it being just kind of like one company. Um,
Well, I can see that happening nowadays, like very much so. For example, like all these robots slowly being introduced, like AI, and it's being introduced into people's households. Now it's normal. You would think that they're gonna help you out, and they're useful. They're gonna add to make your life easier every day, but you don't know what's gonna happen in the future. What if they actually overtake us? Just with any big thing like this, I think it's a very high possibility that there's gonna be a bad person who's gonna abuse this power to kind of use it for their benefit, and I think it might backfire. Like you don't know what how they're gonna use it or to what kind of intention. I think it's very useful, but again, with anything, there comes some danger. iRobot.
right.
What did you learn from this film?
I think I learned that, like, I don't know, you shouldn't trust people in power. Like, I feel like I had an idea of that before, but it's interesting. It made me think of how we would probably use AI to construct like the systems of the robots, you know, or like use AI for like a part of like constructing the system. So that might be flawed because I think the thing in our robot was that the AI kind of was like programmed to like protect humanity, humans and stuff, but then it saw that the structures that are in place to like protect us and keep us like safe are flawed. So it had like a better idea of protecting humanity, and it did it through ways of I guess like eliminating certain humans and stuff. Um, but then the robot that was like conscious, it said that I think the AI was talking to the robot and was saying like, "Do you not agree with my logic? Like my logic is undeniable." And it's like, "Yeah, maybe, but it's like a heartless way of going about it, you know." So I think it made me think of this video that I saw that you can suppress everything down into like, say for example, when you feel like love or when you feel fear, it is like your brain releasing these like chemicals in your brain and stuff, and you can suppress everything down into chemistry, but you're missing the point. I think the beauty in everything is that you can see that chemistry, that whole everything in a perspective, you know, and that adds meaning to it. That adds like that's what makes I think life real, because you can just suppress it down to chemistry, but you're completely missing the point. So I feel like that's what I feel like ties in with that. Like, what if the AI sees kind of like an alternate way that is like, I don't know, like actually quite destructive for people, and it's like a heartless way of going about it, just because it deems it like, oh yeah, I'm going to protect most of humanity, you know?
Kind of like outsmarts the humans almost.
Yeah, but in like a heartless, like non-human kind of way. What did you find like particularly interesting, or something that you just like resonated, like something in the film that resonated with you?
I found really interesting when those disowned robots, they were all kept in those containers,
Mm.
like ship containers, and they were all in groups. They were not separately; they were all in groups. It's almost like a human
True.
way of kind of collecting in one group to feel safer. So they almost had that installed. Maybe they learned some of the human feelings, human actions, but I found it fascinating that they were all hiding just all in one group, just not separately, but
Yeah.
all in the same container, all in the same space. That I found really fascinating.
Yeah, like that wasn't necessarily programmed, but they're like not like whatever form of instinct that the robot
Yeah,
have, like they're
like
still like grouped together.
it's not even really tied to the meaning of the film. I just found it really interesting that
Yeah,
they were just like that.
that is interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole idea of like there being different consciousnesses, and that that kind of different form of consciousness is like just evolving, you know.
Or even Sonny, that main robot, the unique
Yeah.
robot,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
unique one. He said he asked this question: "Who am I? Who am I?" I found it really interesting. Like it's
That's interesting.
almost like he gets the consciousness.
Yeah.
He's like, "Who am I? I'm stuck in this body. Maybe he's some human being, some kind of creature, or just stuck in this robot body, and he just wants to find out, figure out his way out, or something like that."
I think that's the first thing that he says. I think that's the first bit of dialogue as well. So that's powerful.
It's so powerful. So these two things, I would say.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because it is almost like, it is interesting because it's like, I think it makes you almost question like, who am I though as well?
Yeah.
You know?
Why?
Wow.
Everything and nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a fucking crazy way to put it. That's amazing, actually.
Yeah.
Everything and nothing.
That's what we are, bro.
Honestly.
Anyways, I think that's the end of our podcast for today. So if you watch till the end, we love you. And that's it. That's it for today. See ya.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, man.
See ya.